Si Tita Ethel lang may question. Ano, Bea? Ano sino ba ito? Karen?
Actually, nung nag-pitch ko yung Singapore, may cast na. So sila very, excited sila sa material and sa concept. So, na-excite sila and just based on that, based on the pitch, based on the, I guess, the treatment that we showed them, sumali na talaga sila. And hindi lang yun, na-excite nga sila working with Star Cinema kasi alam nila it's one of the biggest studios locally sa Philippines. And na-fascinate sila sa fact na parang, recently, yung mga local studios dito, gusto na rin i-push yung boundaries, mag-cross ng borders, gusto na rin gumawa ng movies na, may enjoy pa rin ng Pinoy audience, pero meron siyang certain elements that can make it work outside. Kasi yun naman yung, di ba, bagong age ngayon with all the international streaming services and with, like Netflix. May certain kinds of films na ngayon ang hinahanap ng audiences even outside the country. So yun, very strategic rin. And because of Eerie, there are more projects na magagawa na mas interesting. Something na hindi rin, nakikita sa typical local films.
Thank you, Tita Ethel. Thank you, Direk. Mario Bautista, I understand may mga questions. Tito Mario.
Hi, Charo. With this movie, I think you somehow come full circle. Diba? In 1976, you did your very first movie, also a horror movie, which won you an Asian Best Actress Award. It's directed by Mike. And now, 43 years later,
Oh my God.
you have a movie directed by Mick.
Yeah.
And it's also a horror
I
movie.
know. Mike and Mikhail.
Yeah, diba? Somehow related, di ba?
Oo, totoo.
And that for a very first movie na nanalo ka kagad ng award is something really amazing, di ba?
Maraming salamat. Hindi ko nga alam na kasama ang itim nun eh. Oo.
Juror ka ba noon, Tito Mario? Hindi pa naman. Charot lang.
1976 was actually a year that is very important because ang daming magandang pelikulang pinalabas that year, remember? Oh, so
Sayang, I wasn't even born yet. Ouch.
I'm sure.
Go ahead, sorry to interrupt you.
So now do you think, I don't know how balanced your roles are, but if it's a lead role, do you think you have another chance of winning an award for this movie?
Definitely, she was so good in this movie. Ako talaga yung sumagot.
Any...
Ikaw, anong feeling, gut feeling?
What can I say? I just gave my best. Yeah, so alam mo naman, kanya-kanyang mata yan, kanya-kanyang perspektibo yan, di ba? Wala sa aming mga kamay.
So why did it take so long for it to get off the ground, considering that it was made last year yet and ngayon lang maipapalabas?
Well, actually, nag-premiere kami sa Singapore Film Festival. For a time kasi...
When was that?
Early December.
Wow.
Parang naisip lang namin na for a film like this, gusto namin siya i-world premiere outside the country. And it worked for us kasi dun nabuo yung sales deals namin. What's interesting rin pala about Eerie is I think it's the first Star Cinema movie that got internationally distributed and picked up. So siya, magkaka-simultaneous regional release siya. Basically, pagka-screen dito sa Philippines, may other screenings outside the country, across Asia. And hindi siya yung usual route na parang tina-target yung Pinoy diaspora abroad. It was picked up by international distributors. So, wide theatrical rin siya dun sa other countries na yun. So, para siyang yung mga other Asian films
Namely,
sa Thailand.
Singapore, Malaysia, and Brunei. Nakasimul tayo.
And then meron rin Myanmar,
Myanmar,
Thailand,
Cambodia.
Cambodia,
China,
medyo,
Vietnam.
and may mga susunod pa, all the way from March to June. So parang tuloy-tuloy siya. Basically yun yung goal naman namin. We wanted a film na talagang wide yung release. And nangyari lahat yun, nag-culminate yun because of the Singapore premiere. Kasi when you show a film outside the country, for the first time, dahil parang world premiere yun, ang daming buyers, ang daming sales agents, nakikita nila. And yun, nare-realize na, may market rin pala for parang Pinoy horror movies. So we're excited, and sana this isn't this isn't the first of its kind kasi tuloy-tuloy naman yung partnership with that company.
And did you send it to other film festivals?
Actually, marami na. There are some nga lined up all the way to June.
Oh.
Hindi pa pwede announce officially, pero iba-ibang countries rin. Meron like sa US, meron sa Europe. I-announce namin pag official. Pwede na i-press release yan.
So I would just like to find out what is the experience of Charo and Bea in working with each other?
Ay, interesting.
Dream come true po para sa akin na makasama sa isang frame si Ma'am Charo. Honestly, noong umpisa kinakabahan ako, of course, hindi ko alam kung paano, ano ba dapat yung expectations ko. But, nung workshops and meetings, and alam mo na hindi, parang ibang hat yung sinuot ni Ma'am Charo. She wasn't the CEO, she wasn't the president of ABS-CBN. She was an actress. And she was open to collaborating with you. So, ibang pakiramdam yung parang nag-share kayo ng art, kayong dalawa, no? So, hindi ko makakalimutan itong experience na to. And it's also my first time doing a horror movie, my first time working with Mikhail and my first time to have joined the festival. So, isang milestone to para sa akin at hindi ko makakalimutan na kasama ko si Ma'am Charo sa pelikulang ito.
Beautiful.
Bea was only 13 years old when I met her.
Wow.
Oo, at talagang nasundan ko ang kanyang career bilang isang artista at isa siya sa mga hinahangaan ko sa mga kabataang artista. So, you know, I felt so excited and I really looked forward to working with her. She's a very intelligent, intuitive, and generous actress, and she works hard, you know. I mean, talagang she comes to the set prepared. Pero hindi naman yung talagang yung pag-break naman, nagbe-break din naman siya from her character. Di ba? Oo. Yeah, she's a true professional. Her attitude towards her craft is admirable.
Wow. What can you say about that, Bea?
Oo.
Kinikilig ako.
Reply.
Gusto kong kumuha ng copy ng lahat ng interviews namin. Sabi ko nga kanina may photoshoot kami, ipapa-frame ko ng malaki yung picture namin together. Diba, sino makakapagsabi na nakatrabaho mo yung Asia's Best Actress? Diba?
Okay.
And you've been very busy this past year doing 3 movies, di ba? So, after First Love, horror movie naman ang ginawa mo ngayon. So, on TV, what is in store for you?
I am going to do a teleserye with Richard Gutierrez po and Ian Veneracion. Medyo kakaiba yung material na ito. So, we're training right now. But, baka hindi ko pa masasabi kung kailan siya maipapalabas. But, soon, i-announce din namin.
Nag-start na ang taping?
Hindi pa. This April pa lang mag-uumpisa. Nagte-training po kami for the characters.
Mukhang matindi ha, may training na nagaganap.
Oo nga. Maswerte nga ako yung mga na-offer sa akin ngayon na mga material
First
iba-ibang
time mo
genres. Oo.
What kind of training daw tinatanong lang? Action ba yan?
Medyo physical. Hindi ko pa ma-announce po kung anong klaseng
Sayaw, physical eh. Charot.
Let's get physical!
Joke!
So, kay
Aerobics po.
Pumatol ka.
Zumba.
Retro.
kay Mick, I'm just curious anong role ni na, kasi there in the credits kanina of Jake and Maxine.
Ay, nakakilala si kay Jake na alala ko.
Si Jake, police investigator dito, parang detective din. Tapos si Maxine, isa sa mga parang hindi pa initiated na nun, yung baguhan na nun. So iba yung
Novice lang.
Novice. So yun, and then nandito rin yung isang actress ko from Birdshot,
Si
Mary
Mary
Joy
Joy,
Apostol,
oh.
isa sa students. So yun.
Who was the girl who was the first victim?
Isa siya sa Judith de la something like that. Yeah, isa siya sa mga other students kasi isang class sila.
And I noticed the other girl in your Dead Kid, si Gabi, is also in the cast.
Yeah, si...
Taray, kilala na dito Mario.
Rose kami.
Oh, why na?
So si Rose, daw nagtatanong.